MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. At the plate, number 53. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco, right fielder, number 53.
Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Taylor.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting third.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Buster Posey comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. 1-0 pitch on the way. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager into shallow left, and that ends the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Gerard.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They begin the series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ben Gamble is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Alonso
starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Tomlinson
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line towards center field. Dyson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. That's by him for strike one. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now batting, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. For Bautista, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Bautista is on his way home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Hunter Pence. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball two.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Number 53.
Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Here's Robbie Cano now. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Second baseman, Robinson.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Tomlinson is there for it. 1 out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a little blooper to center. Tomlinson into shallow center, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Mitch Haniger, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And there's ball 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner scores from second. Here's Brian Dozier now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Digging in to try it again. Kelby Tomlinson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hit hard towards the hole. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Bautista. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, number 53. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Henniger is there, and he puts it away. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Carlos Ruiz.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at-bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Chopped in front of home plate. And he's retired one away. Digging in, Daniel Descalzo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Here's Gerard Dyson.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Tomlinson is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yonder Alonso is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing.
He threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. And digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Chris Taylor.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Playing 11, 1-1.
1-1. Here it comes. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Buster Posey now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Here's Brian Dozier now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. And the changeup is way low that time.
No strike.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Chasing after it is Dyson. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Tomlinson.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Haniger is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for
Leading off
1
the
thus
fourth inning,
far.
Designated hitter, Edwin
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Another try at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. No problem here. One away. Here's Robbie Cano now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Seager.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Another 0-2 home. Here's a pop-up now. Calling for it, Belt, and he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Carlos Ruiz. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And Ruiz with a swing and an easy ground ball to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single. Now at the plate, Forsythe. It was an RBI sack. Nick Vincent is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Ready for another shot now. Number 53. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he is in there. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Up next for the Giants.
First pitch on its way. Chris Taylor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here. Into the box now, Buster Posey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Brandon Belt is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And he'll, in fact, just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Now in the box, Brian Dozier. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh, my, that might play 2. And the second run will score as well. And he'll get in there safely. So coming to the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Throw in time and they stop the bleeding. Stepping in, Daniel Descalzo. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pence. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now, Gerard Dyson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Dyson
goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pence has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Dyson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yonder Alonso.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Settling in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Into the box, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Kyle Seager.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Logan Forsythe. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Descalzo is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, number 53. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, Earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Catcher, Carlos
Into the windup
Ruiz.
and the pitch. Carlos Ruiz stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's down to third.
Tomlinson fields it cleanly.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Descalzo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Samardzija has his target. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance. Chris Taylor on the night. He's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Chris Taylor.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano in the center, a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's Buster Posey now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now a long throw to third. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Brian Dozier now. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Here's Kelby Tomlinson. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Now to the plate, Jose Bautista. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Towards second. Underhanded flip, and a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. First pitch coming, here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Ground ball left side. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. Striding in one. Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Minnesota, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now another 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup, you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Chu, and he makes the catch for the second out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rua giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Elvis Andrus stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Mike Napoli, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. First and second here with nobody out. And a double steal try here. Pitch is high. The throw. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Adrian Beltre at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Now, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Squared that one up just a little late. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. So striding forward now, Wellington Castillo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a ball, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Into the box now, Ryan Rua. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. That misses, 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Ready now, Shin-Soo Choo. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And this one gets away. Throw won't get him. 4 runs here in this half. And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Fernando Romero.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 77, Fernando Romero.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. Sano is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's Brian Dozier now. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
Well, after the first inning, he's got a 5-0 lead. And I think for the pitcher, this is a big challenge, but he's got to focus. Make sure you go 1 pitch at a time, 1 hitter at a time, and don't allow a rally. Act like the scoreboard says 0-0 or 1-0 instead of 5-0. Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Miguel Sano. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. At the plate, Joe Mauer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Joe Mauer.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. The 1-2 home to Mauer. And the changeup is way low that time. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Settling in now, Jason Castro. Who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Beltre will make the catch to retire. Striding in once again, Delino DeShields. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Line toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. And he gets ahead 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Number 5, Mike.
Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Ready for another chance? Adrian Beltre. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Adrian
hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Coming to the plate now, Nick Gordon. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder,
digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Just short, hit hard. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And the pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding into the box, Max Kepler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Now at the plate, Ryan Rua. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Gomez is retired. 2 down now.
17.
First offering on its way. Shin-Soo Choo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Rougned Odor will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Chu rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. It's 7-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that... So stepping in, Brian Dozier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in now, Miguel Sano. A base hit in his first trip. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. So here's Joe Mauer. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. He's running towards second. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He reached on a single in his first try. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And this ball's going to fall out there. A base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-1 now.
Up next for the Twins.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Napoli. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He hit a sac fly earlier. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kepler's on his horse. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. 7 runs, 9 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not stepping into the box, Nick Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Rosario.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Buxton.
And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that is off the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Rua.
On the ground up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle, and he's set down, 1 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Gomez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Carlos Gomez.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Shin-Soo Choo is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Up next for
He's
the
set.
Rangers,
Here it comes.
second baseman,
Rounded weakly to the right side. Scooped up. He'll come to the plate with it, and they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's got it. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity. Ready for another shot now, Max Kepler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Kepler.
First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Miguel Sano. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To short. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. So here's Joe Mauer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 1-2 home to Mauer. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Andrus has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the. Here's Mike Napoli now. He'll lead it off as we start the home set. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Tap down the line. And on one pitch he's retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Line to the right side. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Right there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back. Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Nick Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And he's retired 1 away. Ready for another chance. Ryan Rua. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Gomez. Number 39 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0.
Now playing second base.
Way in front of a great slider that time. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a at the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Byron.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in, Max Kepler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Kevin Jensen enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. 0-1, here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Hector Santiago.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 53, Hector Santiago.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Rougned Odor now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Odor.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pops it up back behind second base. Dozier onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Elvis Andrus. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Low for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Now with the plate, Mike Napoli. Fernando Rodney enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 50.
Joey Gallo will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Rodney's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot to third. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good. Here's Miguel Sano. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
Jake Diekman comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Joe Mauer is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This change defensively for the
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1.
Gallo.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Shortstop
Jorge Polanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Jason Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Number 23.
Pinch hitting for the Twins, number 23.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left.
Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next
Houston,
on the show.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Span at the track, the wall. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
Batting second.
Stepping up now, Cameron Maybin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Gonzalez.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The shortstop.
So stepping in, Chris Taylor. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Verlander into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next.
Batting fourth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
Ball 2.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Here it comes. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
7.
Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Grounded to short. Taylor's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Set to get his day started, Josh Reddick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Takes a knee. High fastball. Jake Marisnick will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Brian Dozier now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Marisnick is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired. So coming to the plate, Jose Bautista, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. And the inning is over. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now Moore with a 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Dozier ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Cameron Maben. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. Now batting, Jarrett Parker. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Here's Buster Posey now.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
First offering on its way. Ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and he is out on the tag. On to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play.
Number 7.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This pitch is popped up. Bregman is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
George
swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 1.
Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Number 9,
Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Parker on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Ready for another chance. Chris Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder Hunter Pence. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Number 9, Brandon.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Maben is there. And that's the third out. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. The chance here for Dozier at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Here's Jake Marisnick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Span is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Pablo Sandoval.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Giants.
At the plate, Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now at the plate, Jarrett Parker.
For the Giants, left fielder Jarrett Parker.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And another foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Marisnick. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Buster Posey now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Coming over for this is Springer, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Striding in once again, Cameron Maybin. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Cameron Maybin.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Posey's got it, but he can't get it there in time. Springer reaches on the strikeout. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, look at Taylor. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. And runners will be at first and second with one away. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2, here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. You get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand his zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Third base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Denard Span. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Now a swing and a fly ball. Marisnik on the move. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Digging in once again.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2. Ready once again, Brandon Belt 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Comes set and the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in to try to
get 2, Brian Dozier.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to... Digging in and looking for more, Evan Gattis. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Evan Gattis.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
At the plate, Jake Marisnik. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And the changeup is way low that time. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Up next for the Astros.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
2
Giants.
here to start the afternoon.
Third baseman, Pablo.
Hit hard on the ground
Sandoval.
towards second. A quick out number 1. Stepping in, Jose Bautista. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Bautista.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. Now Maben gets it in here off the wall. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Stepping in and
left fielder.
here's the
Sheriff
first
Parker.
pitch to him. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marisnik is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Throw won't get him. Here's Buster Posey now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Sam Dyson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 49, Sam Dyson.
In there, strike 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Belt in foul ground. 1 out. Now in the box,
Center fielder, number
Cameron
3.
Maben. He was a
Cameron
ground out
Maben.
victim last time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The 0-1. Here's Sandoval now at third. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, George Springer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping into the box, Denard Span. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Center fielder, Denard.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first is Span on his way to second now. Throwing to second. Around second, Span. He's on his way to third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with the leadoff triple.
Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Right fielder, number 8.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Now here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Luke Gregerson.
Brandon. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston.
Brandon Belt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The second
Chris Stavinsky answers the call now, looking to get.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brian Dozier is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score, the runner from third. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the end. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out against Sam Dyson, who tries himself to shut the door. Hunter Strickland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Brian McCann will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Number 16, Brian McCann.
Will Smith answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2. Outs of this one. Max Kepler will move into the on deck. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Mark Melanson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Carlos Beltran will get the call to pinch hit here.
Carlos Beltran.
Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being...
Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Jose Bautista. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.